If you're visiting Big Sur, then this travel guide is for you. Today we're going to share the best things to do in this breathtaking region that stretches between Carmel and San Simon. It's 90 miles along the coast. There's tons of amazing adventure things to do here, great dining and sightseeing. So let's get to it. One of the most amazing things you can do in this area is go to the Hearst Castle. This castle is over 100 years old and was built by medium Mongol William Randolph Hearst. The home is much more than your typical house though. It is over 1,000 acres with ranch land. They have beautiful Neptune pools. It was built by a female architect named Julia Moore, which was really rare back in the day because this home was built in 1919. It's all different types of styles, very Spanish colonial in certain aspects, but you also have influences of Greek architecture and various other forms of architecture. There's also a cinema here, so you can really spend several hours here. When you come here, make sure you get the tickets in advance. They do house tours, so reserve, I would say, at least 4 hours for this experience. It's one of the great American homes. They compare it a lot to Biltmore in North Carolina, which, by the way, we have a beautiful Wander home in Asheville, North Carolina, and a travel guide to that area as well. So this is a spot you must do when you're here in Big Sur. California is known for having some of the best wineries in the country, and here in Big Sur, that is no exception. I'm here at the Hearst Ranch Winery, and this is actually part of the Hearst Castle establishment. You absolutely need to come here, not only for their tasty wine, but also for their breathtaking coastal views. You can see cliffs, the beautiful blue water. Here you can do a wine tasting for a little over $20. Try all the different wines that they produce very close by. Enjoy that, enjoy the views, the gardens, the birds, and you can also order food here. It's an absolutely lovely way to spend your afternoon, and I recommend doing it after you go to Hearst Castle. It's a perfect pairing, just like a glass of wine is with the perfect meal. There are tons of amazing adventure sports that you can do here in Big Sur, and if you're into surfing, then you have to check out Pico Creek Surf Spot. This is some of the best surfing in the area. It's a short drive from the Wander House, and here they have pretty large waves, so I really only recommend this if you have surfed before. That's mainly because there's a reef here which causes those waves to be quite large. You can also do kiteboarding here. This is a great place just to fly a kite in general because there is a lot of wind here. There is also amazing fishing in this area. But regardless, beaches are beautiful and you can take a walk along this beach. The sunsets in this area are gorgeous, and that's because the sun literally sets right there. This area has a ton of sea life as well. You can actually see humpback whales here, harbor seals, sea lions, dolphins, and elephant seals, and a ton of birds. This is just a great spot for nature lovers as a whole. Big Sur has amazing places to view the elephant seals, and here at Friends of the Elephant Seal, you can actually see them up close. There's actually two places you go to do this. There's an information center, which I recommend you go to before to learn a little bit about the elephant seals. They have all different types of things, from skeletons of elephant seals to you can actually feel their hide, which is really cool. Then you gotta come here to the Vista Point. It's amazing how close you can get to these animals. They're humongous. The males get up to 16 feet in length and up to 5,000 pounds at a time. And the females are quite large too. They can get up to 12 feet. Right now it's July. So July is actually when they molt their coats. So you can actually see that a little bit, but depending on when you visit here, you get a completely different experience. January is when the pups are born. So if you're here during January, that's a really special time. So this is actually the hide that they're shedding right now. I didn't take this off the ground, don't worry. A guide gave this to me to show you guys. It feels very much like a broom. It's like very dry fur. This Vista Point actually is home to about 25,000 seals. And I just want to say that when you come here, do not touch these animals. If you see them anywhere along the beach, do not touch these animals. They are dangerous and they come here to relax. They actually can stay here up to 4 weeks at a time, and they don't drink or eat anything while they're here. All of their food is in the water. Just enjoy them, they're beautiful. Look at them, they're so cute when they move. Piedras Blancas Light Station is a California Coast national monument, and here you can actually go into the maritime navigation history by doing a lighthouse tour. This lighthouse was built in 1875 and was such an important part of this coastal region. You can go inside of it, learn how it worked. I recommend bringing your own binoculars because then you can really see all the wildlife around the area, like the elephant seals, whales, and even some of the ships out to sea. Overall, it's a great way to learn the history of this area and why this coastal region is so important to California. At the Cavalier Coastal Kitchen, you can enjoy classic American cuisine with panoramic views of the Pacific Ocean. This restaurant is open all day and is super family friendly and affordable. I loved their small town vibe. It was adorable. They're popular for their premium Hearst Ranch beef, locally caught fresh seafood, and healthy portions of the traditional favorites. Now, if you're going for breakfast, I highly recommend checking out their huevos rancheros dish. It was amazing. Ragged Point Restaurant has outrageously beautiful cliffside views, is a short drive from Wander Big Sur, and is popular for its seat-to-table and farm-to-table menu. I recommend checking out their ribeye skewers, chicken achote, seafood pappardelle diablo, and the California halibut, but honestly, you can't go wrong with anything at this spot. It's phenomenal. Thanks so much for joining me in Big Sur, and while you're having fun here, don't forget to tag us at Wander so we can see all the amazing things you're doing. We hope to see you soon.